This week on Inside Boulder News. The Boulder Library plans to share draft goals with the public as it continues its master planning process. The city is taking steps to make your commute safer and accessible at this popular intersection. And ditch the car keys next week for this annual event. Welcome to Inside Boulder News, your chance to share your stories, get involved, and keep up to date on all things Boulder. I'm Jocelyn Avendaño. The city streets are bustling, whether on foot, by car, or on a bike. Unfortunately, this makes accidents inevitable. In order to keep busy intersections safe, the city's Transportation Master Plan update calls for safety and accessibility improvements.
We have a study that's looking at the 30th corridor from Baseline to Pearl and Colorado Avenue from Foothills Parkway to the main campus to understand what are the current and future travel needs for all modal users. So if you're walking, bicycling, riding transit, or driving.
There are several upcoming funded projects which include the intersections of 30th and Colorado and one along Foothills Parkway.
And these will provide underpasses for bicyclists and pedestrians.
30th and Colorado is a key intersection connecting to various centers in Boulder, and the purpose of the project is to enhance or create safe crossing for cyclists and pedestrians and provide direct travel for people of all ages and abilities. The construction is anticipated to start late 2018 or early 2019.
We are kind of at the second or third step in our process. We've kind of understood what our existing conditions are. We've developed this vision and goals and objectives and these design concepts.
The next step in the process is to evaluate the concepts and narrow them down to a clear design for each corridor. But before they do that, transportation planners are seeking your input at an upcoming open house.
At the community meeting, people will be able to find out and give us feedback on the corridor study, but they'll also be introduced to two other projects that are happening within or adjacent to our corridors, the 30th and Colorado Underpass and the Foothills Underpass south of Colorado.
The 30th and Colorado Corridor Study Open House will be held Monday, September 25th from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Sustainability, Energy, and Environment Complex.
We really would appreciate the community participating in our meeting, and if they can't make it themselves that day, we'll have all of the information online as well as a comment form that they can complete.
To see a full list of other transportation events, please visit bouldertransportation.net. The 2007 Library Master Plan brought amazing improvements to our library system. Improvements included ebooks, video and music streaming services, and of course, the renovation of Boulder's main library. Now, a decade later, the library is back at the drawing board, planning updated programs and services for the community. In January of 2016, the library began to research and review its community needs. This marked the first step in updating the library master plan for the next 5 to 10 years.
We have lots of goals around programs and services that include increasing funding for the library's collections, offering more programs, doing more outreach to the underserved folks in the community, establishing more partnerships and working with other community agencies to provide programs that maybe the library can't do on its own.
These goals have required a tremendous amount of community input.
We started it in April with a community survey.